guys, Vero880, and here is the project that I was mentioning in the garage door opener video. What I'm going to attempt to do, this is going to be a two-part video. The first part is going to be today, and I'm going to attempt to install a rear view camera on my 2012 Jeep Wrangler. And this is it. I purchased this off of Amazon along with a wiring harness that goes to the 430N MyGig system that I installed in my Jeep when I first bought it. It is supposed to be a really good quality camera. I can't remember the pricing, but I can tell you with the wiring harness and the camera, the total price was like $50 with shipping, which is not too bad. You still have to go to the dealership and have them do the programming and stuff to activate the actual function inside your radio that allows the input for the camera to be activated, so when you put your vehicle in reverse it pops up on the screen. We'll get that to a later date. So here is the camera. It also came with a nice extra long video wire harness, and it also came with a drill bit to drill where, I don't know yet. Ideally, I tell you, I would love to put the camera like right here. I don't know yet. I got to look at the structure behind the bumper. I've got to see also if I put my hitch here, how much I'll be able to see behind here. So without further ado, let's get to it. So here is the towing hitch, and right behind here it looks like I've got a clear area because I've got 4 bolts for the towing hitch, but they're on either side of the hitch, so I should have a clear area right behind the bumper to go ahead and make my hole, drill it, and install the camera. And then I can run my wiring where I ran my LED wiring. Now on the camera, it's got that clip on the back of it where if it works correctly it should flush mount this right to the rear of the bumper. So let's go, let's try it. So one of the drawbacks I had to do is I had to clear out the plastic inside the drill bit before going to the second layer. It was time to go ahead and turn the air compressor on, get my brand new Craftsman's air ratchet that I had received for Christmas, along with a 16mm socket. There are 2 bolts on each end of the bumper, along with 2 bolts, one on each side of the tow hitch, that you have to remove in order to remove the bumper from the Jeep. That was a little bit of a pain. Luckily on the Wranglers, the bumper really isn't that hard to take off. I really wasn't wanting to do that, but I had to gain access to the back of the bumper cover, so let's continue. Okay, so my rear hole is drilled out now. All right. So that fit really nice. Very, very precise and flush. So I've sped this video up quite a lot. I had a problem when putting the bumper back on. Remember, I didn't mark my bolts with any white paint or a marker or anything before removing the bumper. And by not doing so, I had a very difficult time lining the bumper up. And even at the end of this video, it's still not lined up correctly until after I looked at everything and readjusted the brackets. Finally, I got everything lined back up. Camera's in, everything looks fantastic. So I've got my my tray out right now, which gives me access to the inside well here. I've got to take my jack out, and that will give me access to that rubber plug right here, the rubber drain plug right here, where I can then start running my wires. So after removing everything from the inside tray here, you've got your little rubber body plug. So I went ahead and made a slit right there and pulled my camera wires through. I'll put a little silicone here in a minute right down there. I've got my body plug secured back into the body, and now it's time to go ahead and run the wiring. So I've got a T30 bit. According to what I've discovered is my passenger side taillight wire hardness comes right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and take this molding out. There's a 10mm bolt behind here. And there you have it. Here is my wire hardness for the taillight. Here is my stoplight. Reverse lights at the bottom. And when you look here, you will see a white wire. Y'all can't see the side of it, but it's got a light green secondary color to it. And I've confirmed that also with my reverse lights being activated, that is going to be my hot wire for the reverse lights. And I've traced those wires also back to there. And so what I'm going to do is, I do not have these in stock right now. I need to go grab 2 of those so I can go ahead and activate my power wires, my hot and ground for the camera. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and run my video wire through my carpet area and try to get it up to as close to the radio as I can. So after tapping the wires into the correct wire, the white wire with the light gray stripe in the ground, I am getting voltage off the plug that goes to the camera. I didn't cut any wires because both reverse lights are working, so everything is good to go as far as the powering up. It's time to go ahead and put the rear of the Jeep back together. It's done. You know what's so nice about these videos for the viewers and everybody to watch? Y'all get to see all the mistakes I make so you don't have to make them. All in all, it wasn't too bad. I wasn't prepared for the extensive taking it apart of the Jeep. I looked at the camera and thought, oh, I can drill a hole through the bumper, run my wiring, and be done in an hour. That wasn't the case. So the mistakes. First, drill your hole. Take your bumper off, but before you take your bumper off, make sure you put some white paint or some type of marker around your bolts on your bumper so you know exactly where your bumper is to align it. If you screw up like me, just look at the indentation on your brackets to your bumper where you took your bolts out. You can get a rough guess. I use this seam right here and this seam right here to measure my distance. And luckily I got my bumper back together. I also had a problem. The nut for the rear molding back here, I didn't know that nut existed. I just, obviously you don't yank your plastic out when you hear all snap, crackle, and popping of your plastic, but there's a nut behind there when you go to take that panel off for all you people who haven't done that. So you do have to remove your bumper. You do have to remove that nut. You can get power source from either side. I got my power source from the right side, passenger tail light. White wire with light gray stripe. I was able to tap into the ground right here. I've already ran my video line to the front and I've put it inside the glove box. The part that I'm missing right now is the wire harness for the rear of the 430N, and I also have to go to the dealership to get them to activate it. So all in all, we've got a trip planned in the next couple of days. So this is why this is part 1. I thank you again for watching my videos. Trust me guys, I read all the comments. The soft top video is #1, 70,000 plus views. That's pretty amazing. I really appreciate it, and I tell you, I do read the comments, and I really do appreciate it, because yes, we make a little money doing YouTube videos. It's not significant, but it's enough to go out to dinner once or twice a month with. But when I read comments all the time where people get brand new Jeeps that did not receive their directions on how to install their tops, the garage door opener video, you know, simple little things like that, again, do it yourself. Little projects that you can do right in your driveway. This is going to help out a lot. I've got a boat. I can back up to the boat a lot easier. We've got kids. When you've got a Jeep Wrangler that has the spare tire mounted to your rear door, you lose a lot of visibility in the rear. So that's one of the main reasons why I put the camera in. And it looks good too. Very impressed. I will include a link to the Amazon link where I purchased the camera, and also the wire harness. You've got to click on your computer to hit like and subscribe to my channel. If y'all could do that, I would really appreciate it. And again, thanks for watching.